We're making progress on the greenhouse. Hi everybody, this is Sarah from Traditions Homestead, and today we are making some progress on putting up our greenhouse. Several months ago we had a really fun video where we told you guys that we made a really good homestead investment, that we bought a greenhouse, but the timing just has not been right for us to put it up. We've been busy with a ton of other homestead projects, and we found out just a couple months ago that our favorite urban homestead friends from Phoenix were coming for a visit, and what a perfect time to work as a team to get it set up together. So this is my friend Brittany. She and her husband and her family have an urban farm in the Gilbert area. We were friends back then when we had an urban farm there as well. And so they came out to visit and to check out Missouri, and we're just gonna see if we can get this done together. Now we've been working on it a little bit here and there, a couple days, and we're making some progress. And so we just wanted to bring you guys along. I know we've been having comments and questions about how things are going, and so we're gonna show you.
All right, so you guys, Sarah introduced you to Brittany. This is Steve, Brittany's husband. And he's here, he's helping me. He came all the way from Arizona because he wanted a nice tropical vacation. So he came to help me put up our greenhouse. And we've gotten all the poles, well, we've gotten half the poles drilled and cemented in the ground yesterday. It's taking us a lot longer than we anticipated because we thought we were going to be able to just use a pole driver and go down and put the poles in 2 feet and everything would be good. But this is the Ozarks, and we realized quickly we don't have 2 feet of ground to drive poles into. We've got about 18 inches, and then they don't go any further because it's solid rock. So what we've had to do is use the auger on the tractor to drill as down as far as we can, about 18 to 20 inches, and then cement every pole in place so that when we get a big storm this spring, the whole greenhouse doesn't go flying away. So let's go over and look at the poles. We'll show you what we did so far. So we've gotten the first row in. We've got the greenhouse is going to be 16 feet by 32 feet. And we're putting our side poles in every 4 feet. So every 4 feet on both sides are where the poles are going to go. You can see they're starting to firm up nicely in the concrete. And hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to start putting up the actual sides and start building this thing and having it start to look like a greenhouse. So Steve and I are going to get back to work on the tractor, and we'll give you some updates as we go along. So Steve and I got all of the poles cemented in the ground yesterday, and today is the day that we're going to start cutting the poles, leveling the structure, and then start putting up the cross beams. We ran into a little bit of a struggle because our ground is terribly unlevel. We didn't realize how unlevel it was till we got everything in and started running a string level from side to side and front to back. But we're going to have to make some adjustments to how it goes up. I think that we've got it figured out. What we've decided to do is pick one spot and level side to side. So the greenhouse will be level side to side, but it will be sitting on a slope front to back. But I think that this will work fine. And as we get further along in the process, I think everything will start to come together. You can see we've got our string here at the top, and this is where we're going to cut all of the poles and then start putting up the cross beams so that, again, side to side it'll be on level ground, but front to back there will be a slope. So we'll give you another update after we get these poles cut and start putting up the cross beams. So we got all the poles cut on the sides. We're starting to put up the center poles. You can see that they're going up well. I'm really happy with the way that it's turning out so far. What seemed like an obstacle to begin with the unlevel ground doesn't seem to really be a problem. So we're going to keep plugging away, and hopefully we're going to get this thing done, hopefully within a day or two. We have all of the archways up. We put the center purlin down the middle, and now we're going to start attaching on the sides to secure everything up. But as you can see, it is starting to look like a greenhouse. So we're super excited. Today is a beautiful day for the end of December. It's in the 60s. and I'm hoping that we're going to get a lot of work done today. So we're going to get back to work, and we'll give you an update in a little while. Well, you guys, the day is just about over. We have gotten a ton of work done today, and I'm super happy with how far we got. You can see we got pretty much the entire frame put up. We got the baseboards and the hip boards put on, the entire thing. We've started to put the what they call the wiggle wire track along the front and the back, and it'll go up these sides. Now the cool thing about this greenhouse, and one of the reasons Sarah and I really liked it, is because the plastic on it, it goes all the way down to the ground, but from this hip board down, in the summer when it starts to get real hot, you can actually roll the plastic up. So you have about 3 feet of ventilation all the way around the greenhouse, which will be really nice, and it'll help keep the temperatures down when it starts to get too hot. So all in all, I'm very pleased with how it's going up. It seems nice and sturdy. Again, we cemented all of the poles so that they're in the ground well, and we leveled it side to side. So I think this is a good beginning to the project. Unfortunately, our friends are going back to Arizona tomorrow, and the rest is going to be up to Sarah and I to finish up on ourselves. So it'll be fun, but I'm sure it's going to be more challenging with just the two of us trying to get the plastic on. So that's it for today. We'll be bringing another update as we get further along in the process. If you guys aren't a subscriber yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. If you've been following us for a while, thanks so much for coming back. And as always, you guys, thanks for stopping by the homestead, and God bless.